Hello, this is the Grief Time channel. Today we're going to tell you which celebrities have passed away. Videos are published every day, subscribe and press the bell.
Hong Kong composer. He used the pen name Maroring for Mandarin songs early in his career, according to the Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts. Koo was one of the most respected composers in Hong Kong. Koo was born in Canton, China, and migrated with his family to Hong Kong in 1948. Koo had two siblings, an older sister, Hong Kong singer and painter Koo Mi, and a younger brother, Koo Kardashian. Koo began learning music at age 17 by taking piano lessons from a Filipino music teacher who was already giving singing lessons to Koo's sister. Koo was sponsored by Sir Run Runshaw to attend the Berklee College of Music in Boston in the early 1960s. Spanish trade unionist and politician. A member of the Spanish Socialist Workers' Party, he served as Secretary General of the Union General de Trabajadores from 1976 to 1994 and was a deputy from 1977 to 1987. The 1987 Redondo died in Madrid on 17 December 2023 at the age of 95. New Zealand conservation architect. He received the NZIA Gold Medal, the highest honor in New Zealand architecture, in 2018. Salmon was born in Dunedin on 2 January 1944, the son of George Macrius Salmon and Dorothy Salmon in New Smith, and grew up in Gore. After leaving school, he completed his architecture intermediate year at the University of Otago and undertook work experience at the Ministry of Works before completing his Bachelor of Architecture degree at the University of Auckland. He later returned to the University of Auckland, earning a Master of Architecture degree in 1983. His master's thesis was titled The New Zealand House, 1800-1910. Romanian actor. Popescu was born in Bucharest on 2 December 1936. He started his studies in the mid-1950s at the Institute of Theatrical and Cinematographic Art, but he was arrested by the Securitate in 1958, allegedly for planning to flee the country, and was sentenced to 3 years of prison. First detained at Malmazan prison in Bucharest, he was transferred to jail of the prison, and then to the labor camps at Perepra and Salcia on the Danube. Upon release, Radu Baligan and Mircea Septilici helped him find a job at Teatrul de Comedia WO, and in 1963 he resumed his acting studies. British businessman who owned Gold Star Publications and sport newspapers. He was the chairman of Birmingham City Football Club until 2009. From 2010 to his death in 2023, he was the joint chairman of West Ham United. Gold was born in Stepney and brought up in East London at 442 Green Street near to West Ham's Bowling Ground. He played youth team football for West Ham and was offered forms to sign as an apprentice professional for the first team, which his father refused to countersign. His father, Godfrey, was an East End criminal known locally as a Goldie who spent time in prison during Gold's early years. His father was Jewish and his mother was Christian. German alpine skier. She was the overall World Cup champion in 1976 and a double gold medalist at the 1976 Winter Olympics. Mittermeier competed in alpine skiing from 1967 to 1976, retiring after a highly successful season in which she finished with 2 Olympic gold medals and ranked first in the World Cup. She remained popular advertising for sports and as a non-fiction writer. She was known as Gold Rosie, and she was inducted into Germany's Sports Hall of Fame in April 2006 when it was initiated. Mittermeier was born in Munich and grew up in Reidem-Winkel on the Winkelmoos. Her father had run there, the Passauer Hütte. Hungarian actor, dramaturg, translator, and university professor. His debut film role was as Endre in the 2017 drama film On Body and Soul, the Hungarian entry for Best Foreign Language Film at the 90th Academy Awards. In 2005, he received the Order of Merit of the Republic of Hungary. Marcsany was born in Budapest, Hungary on 28 August 1952. Marcsany began his career as a playwright in the 1986 television drama movie Camellias Holgi. As a script editor, he worked on 2 films, the 2001 film Passport and the 2003 comedy drama film Hungarian Beauty. Rezétstei Pisai Nemzeti Színház, Déri Tibor as Oryaszik Mosi, Művének be Mutatásaban. Greek composer, songwriter, guitarist, columnist, and radio producer. He had been active in music creation, composition, and songwriting, classical guitar performance, and discography since 1964. Natais Mavrious was born in Athens on 15 July 1945. He spent the first 2 years of his life in prison with his mother, who was a political prisoner after the Greek Civil War. In 1958, he started classical guitar lessons at the National Conservatory of Athens under the tutelage of Dimitris Fampas and graduated in 1969 with honors. In 1970, he settled in Italy, where he was assigned the classical guitar chair at the Civica Scuola di Musica Claudio Abbado, Milan, where he taught until 1975. Member of the Solomonic dynasty, which ruled Ethiopia until 1974. She was born in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and was the daughter of Princess Tananwerk Haile Selassie and Ras Desta Damtu, and granddaughter of Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia and Empress Menen Asfal. Princess Sibel's paternal grandfather, Fito Rari Damtu Katima, was martyred during the Ethiopian victory against the Italians at Adwa. Princess Sibel was one of 8 children born to Princess Tin Nawerk, including Princess Ida Desta, Ligia Amaha Desta, who had died young, Princess Ruth Desta, Princess Sophia Desta, Iskinder Desta, Kenyan fashion designer, model, and LGBTQ activist. Dilobe was born in the small, sparsely populated village of Sergoy in Elgeyo Marakwet County, Kenya. At a very young age, he lost his mother, and then he was orphaned when his father died while he was in high school. He was a staunch Catholic growing up, joining the young Christian students at Sergoy Primary School. After spending his formative years moving from relative to relative, he eventually enrolled in the education program at Moi University's West Campus to earn his university degree. In 2019, he moved to Eldoret from Nairobi to study fashion. During his 3rd year of studies at Moi University West Campus, Shaloba began to actively pursue a career in fashion, creating outfits and attending photo shoots and pageants. Much to his relatives' disapproval, this impacted the continuation of Edwin's degree, where some people believed that he was being influenced by Satan.